found it very important to understand what is happening in the markets. Because it's only if you understand the markets, if you understand the people, if you understand the philosophy, the business ethics, you are not in a position to really be a permanent player amongst that. So the idea grew after some years of experience to find people who have a similar feeling. We were starting up the business. At the time, in the beginning, we were only 10 people. In the meantime, we are over 200, a little bit spread around the globe. But our activity, our approach, our philosophy has always been understand the market, understand the client, and try to bring the ends together from supply till the final user. If the final user is not satisfied with what you are doing, you will not be a permanent supplier. If your supplier, your producer, is not happy by the way you are promoting his product in a market, he is not happy. But to match those cultural differences are not always the easiest. Not for the mills, not for the customers. Well, when I came here first time, let's say 1984 it was, India was a very heavily regulated industry or economy as far as steel consumption is concerned. It was very much managed by the state. And whenever you had material which you wanted to supply to India, it was through tenders and things like that. I was surprised by how it was. Cars were rather old-fashioned models and things like that. Now, in the beginning of the 90s, there was a deregulation and it became more free. So that was basically a good start for us to expand our activity as far as the Indian market is concerned. But the Indian development really took off in, let's say, the last 10-15 years. And while initially it was a rather slow development, now it has really taken good leaps and bounds. But still, on this particular moment, if we come to this period of time, with India being the second largest producer of steel in the world, and coming soon to be the second largest consumer in the world, a lot of restrictions are being put in place, which of course is partly understandable, because of course big investments and there have to be paybacks, and with the world economy always a little bit shaking up, especially after 2008, most of these investments were made before that. Protecting an industry with a lot of hurdles makes the industry efficient. And I'm not saying this because Steel Users of India, the Federation, is facing sometimes difficulties as far as availability is concerned, but I don't think it's in the interest of the Indian steel mills to have a lot of protection. You have to be able to play a role in the open worldwide market. So basically I would say, try to keep an open economy. Don't close your economy, because no economy can depend only on the domestic market. That is not possible. Major chunk of capacity will be taken by the domestic players, of course domestic users, but still imports are required in order to have the right quality for the right price, for being able to make the right product with which you can also export. That is a need, I think, which I believe should be the way forward.